Hello and welcome to this bloody beginner video for the role of vampire. So when you play as Vamp, your goal is to kill every single human to win. And there is 10 humans. 7 of them are base builders that will choose a base in the map and build on it, building a wall and what's not. And 3 of them, which what we are interested in, are Slayer Focusers. The Slayer Focusers will reinvest all their resources into more resource income for the whole human team. So basically every human make one Slayer, which is a hero. During the night they go to this location to gather XP, and during the day they go to this location to gather gold by killing the gold supplier. So the more damage they have, the faster they will kill it and the more gold they will get. Every time they kill it, uh, any human with an alive slayer will get 3 gold, and any human with a dead slayer will get only 1 gold. So killing slayers during the day have a huge value. So every time the thingy die, it's 30 gold total for the humans. And in this 30 golds, 9 will be reinvested by the Slayer Focusers into more gold income for everyone, and the rest will be invested into building bases. So by definition, this is an exponential function because every time they get more gold, they invest a part of it into more gold income. So the gold income of the human is an exponential curve, which at the beginning is slow, but at the end just go up into the sky. As Vamp, your scaling is always linear. You have some power spikes, but the scaling you have is always a line. So because of this, humans will at some point outscale you so hard that there is nothing you can do. And you want to win before that point. Okay, so let's see. If I can make this work. Okay. All right. So this is the gold scaling of humans with 3 Slayer Focusers. If you don't do anything about it, it will go to the sky. Now let's imagine that let's imagine that you disturb the humans gold by killing the Slayer in the pool, preventing them to get extra levels, which prevent them to get extra damage, which prevent them to farm gold faster. In this case, at the beginning you see that they will have way less gold, but at some point they will eventually catch up. Also, the game is balanced again with 3 humans being Slayer Focuser. If you change this ratio, which happens sometimes because base focusers can focus on their Slayer instead of build a base, we call it 1S-ing for one Slayer. In this case, the gold income of the humans will look like that. It's not working. Yeah. Okay. So as you see, if they have 4 Slayer Focuser instead of 3, the the gold will go high even faster. Now imagine they have a 1S, but you also kill them in the pool pretty damn hard to prevent them from getting levels. Initially they will have very low gold, and then eventually they will catch up and they will cross the line of the scenario where they have 3 SF and you killed the fake of the and you ignored the 3 SF. They will have even more gold than the scenario with 3 SF where you didn't harass and dismantle the gold income. So against someone going 1S, there is very little you can do for this reason. So we will just assume that all the humans in the basers slot will base, and all the humans in the Slayer Fixer slot will focus on their Slayer. If they don't have 3 SF, they will not have enough gold, and they will die eventually to your power spikes as Vamp. Okay, so this is for the humans. So because of what I show uh, here, what you want to do as Vamp is win as quickly as possible. But humans have a lot of tools to defend themselves from pretty early into the game and all the way towards the end game. So you have some power spikes during the game where you can unlock items or you get gold, and you want to use one of these power spike to kill them. Your main power spike is at 45 minutes into the game. You get like something around 30k gold or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, you get a lot of gold. So what you want to do to win is to focus the slayers, kill them during the night, and disturb them around the gold during the day for the 45 first minutes of the game. And then after 45, when you get your gold, you can buy enough items to get strong enough to eventually kill all the bases. Now, there is other power spikes earlier into the game. At 20 minutes you can unlock Zero Stone, but if humans have enough gold income, they can just eventually make enough damage to hold anyway. And even if, let's imagine the best scenario where you use a pre-45-minute power spike to deny 1 or even 2 bases, if those guys stay into the game and instead of rebasing focus on Slayer, this is bad for you because every other human will get more gold. So you don't want basically to deny any base before 45 minutes because it will backfire at you if you do so. And at 45 minutes, you want to kill every single base one by one as fast as possible. This is the plan. So the most important thing we will do here is dismantle the human gold income. For that, we need to track them during the night into this pool because I will go here to get XP. But there is a twist. When you go into this place, you take damage every second. And this damage you take into the pool is a percentage of your max HP. Meanwhile, your Q spell ability, which is a heal, will heal you for a fixed amount of HP from level 1 to 10, and then level 11 and 12 is a fixed amount of HP plus a percent of your max HP. So because you take damage in percentage of your max HP, you want your max HP to go down. You don't want to buy items that give you HP. You don't want items that give you strength. And you want to lower your max cap of HP with the handicap function of Warcraft 3. This can be done only in the lobby. And you may think that it makes you weaker, but in fact it makes you stronger. So let's imagine you go 70%, you lose 30% of your max HP, but your regen stays the same. The amount of healing from your Q spell ability level 1 to 10 stays the same. Your damage, your armor, your regen, everything stays the same. So for this reason, you want to put yourself on 70%. Now you may ask, why 70? Why not 80? Why not 50? At 70%, you have a maximum HP so low that you can stay inside the pool non-stop, 100% of the time by healing yourself with your Q. So there is no need to go lower. If you go 50 or 60%, you will just have the same result in the pool, but you will have less HP to attack the bases later on, which I don't think it's a huge issue, but 70% makes you more resilient to some shenanigans the humans can do. If you stay at 100%, what will happen is that during the first night, you will take so much damage in pool that you cannot heal it, and you will have to stop chasing the slayers for a while to give yourself time to regen and heal up. And during this time, all the slayers will get level and XP, and as I show with this demonstration, they will use it to scale up out of control, and you will lose the game because of that. So the first 2 nights are so important that we will focus a lot on that to prevent the slayers to get any XP during this time. Okay, so what we will do, also there is a little trick we will do at the very beginning of the game. When we will reach level 3, which you gain XP just over time as Vamp, you don't have to worry about how to get XP. So at some point into the game, after like 1 or 2 minutes I think, you get level 3, you can get Farsight to reveal the map and check where are the slayers, altars. So what we will do is a little trick where we will spam Farsight and cancel animation it. I will explain it again, but basically it will allow us to stack up an item and to sell it to get extra gold from the very beginning, which will allow us to get more damage instantly for the first night to get ahead. Look like people don't want to SF, which is an issue. Yeah. So also for the 45 first minutes of the game, we will focus all our resources into getting more damage against slayers, and we will not care about bases. You could put some pressure on the bases to make them grid less and therefore get even more ahead, but there is a risk in this case that they just straight up kill you, and you don't want that to happen. Bases before 45 can do a crap ton of damage, and they can block you in a very efficient way. With the banned entity, they can drop Mega Wall 1, which build in like 10 seconds or something. And yeah, they can just kill the Vamp very easily in the first half of the game. So we will just play safe and avoid that. Okay. So as Vamp, when the game will start, you will spend basically the first day looking around to try to find people and disturb their beginning, because they will not base instantly. They will wait for the first night. So during the first day, you can chase them, make them lose resources, and more importantly, you want to find the altars of any player really, but especially the Slayer focusers, to delay their Slayer as much as possible. But it is really random, so it's luck based, and yeah, not much you can do about it. If you don't find anyone, then yeah, it's not a big deal really. Then for the first night, we will try to get as much damage as possible, and we will go towards the pool to kill the fuck out of them. The How well or how bad the first night will go for you will decide a lot for the rest of the game, and it will depend of you, but also of how much gold the humans were able to gather for the first day. And this parameter, you can't do much about it. If you are against a very good lobby, they can get 9 gold first day, and therefore their Slayer Foxer will already have shield during the first night, which gives them armor on HP. And this will make things very much harder for you. But as I said, there is not much you can do about it. It just depends of the lobby. Alright. So as Vamp you have 4 spells. You have Q, which is a heal. I talked about it already. You have W, which is Windwalk, which allow you to be invisible for a while and deal a big hit of magical damage for the first attack. You have He, which is Storm Bolt from the Mountain King that deals damage and stun. This is your most important spell because it will allow you to close the distance to the Slayers to kill them. And you have D for Farsight, which you want to keep level 1 for as long as possible, because the higher you level it up, the bigger the area revealed will be, but the longer the cooldown will be as well, and you don't really, like, it's not really convenient to have a super long cooldown on the far side. So what you want to do is level up your E, then your Q, just enough healing that you need to stay alive, so it depends of your HP. Then you want to upgrade Windwork if you have extra skill points, and in last you want to upgrade the Farsight and then the stats. I don't think these do anything, but they are harassing me, so okay, we have 3 SF. Well, I was expecting the lobby to take some time to fill up, so I had time to make the intro, but I was not expecting this long, so oh yeah, the items. Okay, so when your vamps spawn, by the way, you spawn at 55 seconds into the game, and you have a full map reveal for 1 second. But usually all you will see is that every human just stand in the middle for a minute and then they will go hide. So yeah, if people know how to play, this will not help you a lot. So when you start with 3 starter items that are worth 0 gold selling if you sell them instantly. So you want to keep them. Those items can stack. They can earn stacks while you do specific things. And when they are maxed out, you can sell them for 600 gold apiece. Or if they all 3 as maxed out at the same time in your inventory, they will combine into battle boots, which is a nice item that gives you a bunch of stats, but it only sells for 1k2 gold. So if you let the battle boots combine, you will effectively lose 600 gold, and I don't think that's good. So what you want to do is sell them at some point into the game. Okay, 70%, and we go. Oh, also you want zoom level. And you also want to go in option, game, health bar on always. Otherwise, there is some locations where you cannot see the slayers in the pool. So it's really important to have the health bar on always. This is your Vamp upgrade center. You can group it on 5 by pressing Ctrl 5. And you have the courier and the training one. Training one gives you flat HP, which you don't want. And the courier, we will use it later. This is a bank. I don't use it usually to store the items. If you put your items on the ground, the slayers can eventually steal them or destroy them, which you don't want to happen. So try to do not do it too often. Now at the beginning we take whatever gold we can from the middle.
Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps. Bien sûr.
And we will try to find where the Slayer officers might have opened to kill the air altar, preventing them from getting too much gold during the first day.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Qu'il en soit ainsi.
That was very lucky by me to find him instantly. I guess he always open here, huh? Okay, so your starter items, you have the claw. You can one stack every time you attack something. Don't really care about that. You have the war relic. You can one stack every second you spend in the pool during the night. The war relic is a very nice item because it gives you HP regen, which you want to stay alive easier in pool. And then we have the soul, the farsight item. And soul gain one stack every time you farsight something. This item, we want to stack it today, and we want to sell it so we can buy more agility tomes to gain more damage for the first night. So that is exactly what we will do. We have 1k5 gold, so we can go in the middle and buy our first item. The gauntlet. They did not open the gold yet, so I can maybe go around and being annoying. Yeah. Oh, he blinked. Okay. So to stack the farsight item, we need to press D and left mouse button and S. So we cast a farsight, but we cancel animation it, and it doesn't stack. It doesn't go, but you gain the stack. So you can do it really fast, like this. Until the soul is maxed out. So you can sell it for 600 and buy agility tomes, which cost 27 gold and give you 4 agility. So I have a lot more damage now.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Écrasez les faibles. Tremblez,
Okay. This is already night soon. They opened the gold very late, so I think they are pretty much fucked already. Anyway, we will just continue. So one thing we don't want is to be late for the first night. So at 17, we need to go towards the pool because the night starts at 18 and it ends at 6. We want to max out the hammer to kill them as much as possible. And as soon as we have the gold for during this night, we need to remember to start the courier because it will help us. So as you see, I'm taking a bit of damage every second, but not too much because I have 70%, so I can keep up and heal myself. I might need heal level 2 anyway. Oh, in the pool there is some locations where you don't take damage, as you can see, but your war relic keeps stacking. So that's really convenient. So one of this spot is here, just above this little fountain, close to the wall. And the other one is at the entrance, but it's not easy to find. You have one in this corner as well, but the war relic is not even stacking, and it's just the same at this one, but less convenient, so I only use this one. And eventually we can find... Yeah, here we are stacking and we are not taking damage. The agility here is really helping. It gives attack speed as well. You gain 1% attack speed bonus for every agility point, so we have 350% already. And the gauntlet gives us 17%. So we are already close to the max attack speed cap, which is 400%. When we get to it, the only way to improve your attack speed is to reduce the attack speed interval, which is a hidden stat for heroes. And you can do that with some items. I forgot my courier, of course, but better late than never. Hit level 2, more hammer.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Vous faites appel à moi? Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très bien. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
Je peux vous aider?
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête?
Qu'il en soit ainsi.
Okay, now that we have the courier, um, he can carry items to deliver it to us. I like to control group it on 2, so you need to select it, press Control 2. And by the way, I like to control group 1 on the
Qu'est-ce que
Vamp,
j'y gagne?
even if it's by default on F1.
Prêt à vous servir.
In Warcraft 3, your first
Qu'est-ce que j'y
hero,
gagne?
you can just double tap F1
J'aime
to
quand
select
un
it.
plan se déroule
I put the
sans
courier on
effort.
2. The courier is very slow and it cannot leave the middle area for too long.
Qu'est-ce que vous
So
avez
to
en
use
tête?
it, you need to control it and right click on the vamp so it TP to you. You can also right click on the vamp icon on the top left so you can give
Vous
items.
faites appel à moi?
What do we have
Bien
here? Trig is
sûr.
basing here, so I know
Restez hors de mon chemin.
he can hold, so I will not even try
Restez
to
hors de
attack
mon
him.
chemin.
And I also know that he is auraing, as you can see
Il
here,
est temps de
so I
mourir.
need to stop it.
Très bien.
The
Bien
aura is
sûr.
when you have
Ne me faites pas
builder
perdre mon temps.
um, close to the goal during the day, and it gives them 7% attack speed to the Slayers.
Qu'est-ce
So
que j'y
that's a
gagne?
7% gold income bonus for them. So if you can deny it, you know, it's always good. I
Ne
bought
me
an
faites pas
item, I
perdre mon
didn't
temps.
say anything about
Très
it,
bien.
but it is
Bien
the
sûr.
Siphon Axe. This item is pretty good because it deals damage to Slayers in percentage of their
Quoi
max
qu'il en
HP.
coûte.
You want to buy it as soon as possible
Prêt à vous
because
servir.
there can only be one into the shop and the cooldown is pretty long and you want to buy multiple of them. So now I have some extra gold, so I can spend like
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en
400
tête?
on even more agi, so it's gonna be even harder
Je ferai ce que j'ai à
for
faire.
the humans. As you can see,
Restez
he
hors
have
de
a
mon
bunch of
chemin.
speeds. We don't have
Je
gunpowder
ferai ce
to
que j'ai
hold,
à
so
faire.
no point attacking
Très
him.
bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Celui-là, écraser les faibles. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très bien. Restez hors de mon chemin.
Let's take heal level 3.
Bien sûr.
They don't have aura,
Vous
so I don't
faites
need to
appel à
move.
moi.
We can get another windwork,
Je peux
and
vous
then we're
aider.
gonna buy the second Siphon Axe as soon as we can.
Prêt à vous servir. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Vous faites
Okay, we
appel
need
à
to
moi.
piece off to the pool
Restez
because
hors de
it's
mon
night
chemin.
soon.
Salut.
Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps.
Prenez tout votre temps.
Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Très bien. Voilà qui me plaît. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
This guy is having a hard time.
Bien sûr. Très bien. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin.
So he blinked towards the high ground,
Qu'est-ce
so I
que
know
vous
he
avez
don't
en
have blink
tête?
anymore, and he cannot escape, even if he's tanky
Quoi
as
qu'il
hell.
en coûte. Je
Okay,
ferai ce
never
que j'ai
mind,
à
he can
faire.
escape. This is really why you
Ne me
want
faites pas
the second
perdre mon
cipher.
temps. Très bien. Bien sûr. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Tremblez devant moi. Écrasez les faibles. Chemin. Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête? Très bien. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Très bien. Restez hors de
When the
mon
Slayer
chemin.
Focusers get level 12,
Bien sûr.
they get Avatar ability, which
Je
allow
ferai
them
ce que
to
j'ai à
become
faire.
magic immune, so you cannot stun
Mourrez
them
par
anymore
plaisir.
for a while. And you
Écrasez
don't
les
want that to
faibles.
happen, so you really want to kill them
Je ferai ce
before
que
they
j'ai à
get
faire.
it,
Bien sûr.
before they get level 12.
Très bien.
You can
J'appelle
buy
le
second
médecin.
Cypher.
Vous faites appel à moi? Restez hors de mon chemin. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Bien sûr. Je
I
ferai
think
ce que j'ai à
Trigger will
faire.
want to work.
Quoi qu'il en coûte. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que
Deliver
j'ai
the
à
second
faire.
Cypher.
Restez hors de mon chemin.
The courier cannot go in the
Qu'est-ce que
pool,
j'y gagne?
so you want to go out the pool
Très
with
bien.
your Vamp
Très
to
bien.
access the
Personne
items.
ne peut s'opposer à moi. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Debout, écraser les faibles. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr. Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi. Les faibles. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Très bien. Très bien. Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très bien. Bien sûr. Écraser les faibles. Je ferai ce
Qu'il
que
en
j'ai à
soit
faire.
ainsi.
Okay, now we go back to the middle.
Prêt
We will want to buy a third Siphon Axe
Je peux vous aider.
to
Ne
have
me faites
even
pas
more
perdre
damage
votre
against
temps.
Prenez
Slayers.
tout votre temps.
And we can buy a Shade as
Les
well.
damnés sont revenus.
I
Mes
put it
yeux
on
sont à
Control
vous.
Group 3. And you
Je
can
vais
issue a bunch of
invisible.
shift command to make it
Tout
move
sera
around the map
révélé.
and scout it
Je
for
vais
you
regarder.
if you are like me too lazy
Voyons
to
voir.
scout yourself. It will die
Je
eventually
vais
because
regarder.
humans can make detection,
Voyons voir.
but I think it's decent value.
Je vais
Usually I get it a bit
invisible.
earlier into the game. I'm quite
Tout
late
sera
with
révélé.
everything here, but
Tout
it's
sera
okay.
révélé. Je vais
Vamp
regarder.
can as well try to go deny Aura again.
Salut.
Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Celui-là est à moi. Bien sûr. Très bien. Écraser les faibles. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Écraser les faibles. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très bien. Bien sûr. ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin.
Tremblez devant moi.
Très bien. Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Bien sûr. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Je peux vous aider?
Très bien. Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
When you walk in those locations, it teleports you back in this
Prêt à vous
area,
servir.
which is the same area the Slayers are TP in when they leave the gold, by walking
Faites
down
appel à
here
moi.
instead of blinking. So it's pretty convenient to surprise them, because even when you are invisible, they can see
Bien sûr.
the footprints you leave on the
Je
ground.
ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
So if you do this, there is no footprints to see for them.
Restez hors de mon chemin.
Maybe you can get one more hammer on this low HP SF before we leave.
Prenez
Third
tout votre
Cypher.
temps.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête? Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
And we are super late, so we need to go to pool immediately.
Bien sûr. Écraser les faibles.
Voilà
Qu'est-ce que
qui
j'y
me
gagne?
plaît. Que dois-je révéler?
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête? Très bien. Bien sûr.
Give the third Cypher.
Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Écraser les faibles. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr.
I'm not quite sure where he blinked.
Écraser les ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr. Debout. Il est temps de mourir. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien.
We don't want to chase them outside of the pool because they can just blink back in and get free XP. And if they do so, we want to kill them.
Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très bien. Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Tremblez devant moi.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Écraser les faibles. Bien sûr.
Tremblez devant moi.
Bien sûr. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Celui-là est à moi. Écraser les faibles. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
Tremblez
Quoi qu'il
devant
en
moi.
coûte. Très bien. Bien sûr.
Okay, so that was pretty smooth. Again, we could attack bases, but if they panic and detour everything and go 1S, they will just get more gold than we can allow them. So this guy have no Slayer, damn.
Prêt à vous servir. Bien sûr.
Alright, so this is a very crappy game for them.
J'oserai
I
vous
don't
dire.
think they can win
Restez
without
hors de mon
1S.
chemin.
So we are just chilling till 45 minutes and then
Quoi
we
qu'il
kill
en
them all.
coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon
Que
chemin.
dois-je révéler? Je vais,
Faites
invisible.
appel à moi.
Voyons
Ne me
voir.
faites pas perdre mon temps.
Mes yeux sont
Qu'est-ce
à
que
vous.
vous avez en tête? Très bien. Bien sûr. Pour
Yeah,
les
that's what I
partisans,
wanted.
je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Okay, our
Restez hors
next
de mon
item
chemin.
is Battlesuit. Cost 4k5, which is a bit expensive, and will unlock in
Prêt
1
à vous
minute and 30
servir.
seconds, and we will be so short in
Qu'est-ce que
gold
j'y gagne?
that we cannot afford
Bien
it
sûr.
immediately, which is a pity.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
And I don't
Bien
know if
sûr.
there is any gold on the map to take.
Quoi qu'il en coûte.
I could attack
Restez hors
some
de mon
noob
chemin.
bases, but
Vous faites appel à
it's
moi.
pretty lame to rely on feed.
Très bien.
So I will
Restez
just
hors de
wait
mon
until I have
chemin.
enough. I went pretty heavy on
Bien
Hachi and I put a
sûr.
shade,
Je
which
serai
is
vos
Qu'est-ce que
expensive.
yeux.
vous avez en tête?
So that's why
Quoi
we
qu'il en
are
coûte.
late
Tremblez devant moi.
Je ferai
in
ce que j'ai à faire.
gold.
Très bien.
I think they are
Quoi qu'il en
having a
coûte.
hard time against the gold.
Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin.
Yeah, the cooldown on the far side is so high. It's really annoying. Can get some kills. Nice.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Très bien.
If we can't afford the suit, we could sell a Cypher to get it in time, but
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
Tremblez
I really
devant moi.
like having 3 Cypher plus the suit.
Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne?
Que
So
dois-je
yeah,
révéler?
Ne me faites pas perdre mon
we
temps.
can get Farsight level 10 soon.
Quoi qu'il en coûte. Prêt à vous servir. Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Vous faites appel à moi? Très bien. Bien sûr. Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête?
Okay, I'm late
Restez hors de mon
and
chemin.
I'm
Prenez tout votre temps.
600 gold short
Prêt à
for the
vous
suit.
servir.
So that's not the perfect game, but
Voilà qui me plaît.
yeah, I guess it will do.
Salut.
Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps.
At 45, we want to first
Qu'est-ce
attack
que vous avez en
Trigger
tête?
Twit because he's
Quoi qu'il en coûte.
the most
Bien sûr.
scary base and the most
Je ferai ce
convenient
que j'ai à
base
faire.
for them as well, so they
Ne
can
me
shop
faites pas
easily.
perdre mon temps. Très bien.
They don't have
Qu'est-ce que j'ai
a
gagné?
gift yet, which is good.
Bien sûr.
Tremblez devant moi.
That was a worthy sacrifice by him.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Écrasez les feux. Très bien. Bien sûr. Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi. Écrasez les faibles. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en
Je
coûte.
serai vos yeux. Tout
Prêt à
sera
vous
révélé.
servir. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Bien sûr. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Wurzel
Je
is
ferai ce que j'ai
level
à faire.
7.
Bien sûr.
I really
À moi.
don't want him to be level 12.
Je ferai ce que
It
j'ai
would
à
be a
faire.
real pain in the ass, but he
Très
left
bien.
already.
Tremblez devant
Restez
moi.
hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Tremblez devant moi.
Vous faites appel à moi. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Il est temps de mourir. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr. Bien sûr. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
I forgot to
Vous aider?
buy my
Ne me
suit in
faites pas
time.
perdre mon temps. Celui-là est à moi.
So normally you
Restez
should
hors de
have
mon chemin.
suit during this night, but yeah, I was
Très
a bit
bien.
short on gold
Je ferai
for
ce que
some
j'ai à
reason.
faire. Vous faites appel à moi. Qu'est-ce que vous
So
avez en tête?
drop the claw to have
Qu'est-ce que
enough
j'y
space to
gagne?
take it, so you can keep the raw relic for the regen. And now I don't need
Bien
to heal
sûr.
anymore to stay in
Quoi
pool,
qu'il
which
en
is cool,
coûte. Quoi
even if
qu'il en
they are
coûte.
not going pool anymore.
Très
So
bien. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
I guess we're just gonna try to get those guys. Yeah, it can be cool.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Prêt à vous servir.
Mes yeux sont à vous. Je vais,
Ne me faites pas
invisible.
perdre mon temps.
Qu'il en
Ah,
soit
we are
ainsi.
just a
Bien
bit
sûr.
late. Not for this guy
Écrasez les
though.
faibles. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête? Quoi qu'il en coûte. Pour les
Tremblez devant moi.
je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Okay. So the gold income is already garbage for them.
Restez
Not too much because of us, but mainly because of themselves, as they didn't have enough slayers and what's not, so yeah, they fell pretty far behind. But even if they don't, they should have gift and start farming some stats right now. And if they have 200, 300 strength, it will be really hard for you to kill them
Vous faites appel à
without the
moi.
battlesuit. So with 3 Cypher and battlesuit, you can keep harassing them and deny levels
Ne me faites pas
for
perdre
all
mon
the way
temps.
till 45. Some Vamps, what they do is
Faites
they
appel
go
à
for a
moi.
different build and they start attack bases pretty early during the day, which I don't quite like because you can die to them, right? And we don't want that to happen. We don't want them. We don't want to
Prêt
give
à
them
vous
the
servir.
chance to all in to us and to kill us.
Qu'est-ce que vous
Therefore, we will
craignez?
not touch any wall before 45 minutes. We will just wait until 45. At
Est-ce que
45,
vous avez
there is
noté?
many items we need
Ne me faites pas perdre mon
to
temps.
stay alive against the damage they give. We can get the elements, which is those 4 items combined that give us this item. Or we can get
Vous faites appel à moi.
the spectral suit, which is 9k
Écrasez
gold
les faibles.
and give pretty much the same stats. We will need this white key to make us
Qu'est-ce que
spell
je
immune
gagne?
to not get freeze by the fucking slow tower. Yeah, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. We will need collect darkness too to improve the gold income we get every time we hit something. And we will need water element to
Qu'est-ce que vous
convert
avez en
mana
tête?
into stats. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here I'm just deliberately not doing anything
Bien sûr.
except wait. Oh wow,
Prêt
this
à
is
vous
so
servir.
greedy. Do I have time to kill that? I don't think I
Qu'est-ce que
do.
vous avez
I
en
go
tête?
next day. I just don't have the time to go all the way in this corner and all the way back into pool before it's
Vous
night,
faites
so
appel
yeah.
à moi.
Mes yeux sont à vous.
Stupid Shade, it was your job to find this kind of
Voyons
crap.
voir. Je vais regarder.
Let's go. Yeah,
Ne
no.
me faites pas perdre mon temps.
Voilà qui me plaît.
Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très bien. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
Que dois-je
Prêt à vous
révéler?
servir. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Écraser les faibles. Restez hors de mon chemin. Écraser les faibles. Très bien. Bien sûr. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Bien sûr. Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Écrasez les faibles. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin.
Yeah, damage of 3 Cypher plus suit
Bien
is kinda
sûr.
crazy.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très
The
bien.
Windwalk 10 as well do a lot of
Restez hors
damage.
de mon
7k
chemin.
spell damage,
Quoi qu'il
so
en
that
coûte.
ignores the
Bien
armor
sûr.
rating. And heroes have like 33%
Je
spell
ferai ce que j'ai à
resistance, I
faire. Quoi qu'il
think.
en coûte.
So that's still 5k damage
Restez hors de mon
on them.
chemin.
I think we can hunt them a
Je
bit
ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
further.
Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. ce que j'ai à faire. Écraser les faibles. Bien sûr. Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien.
Tremblez devant moi.
Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne?
Level 12 soon for Wessel.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Très
But
bien.
yeah, we are 40 minutes in. They don't
Restez
have
hors de mon
gift.
chemin.
They are very, very late.
Très bien.
Just because we destroyed their gold income so hard.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à
And
faire.
also because it's a noob lobby, so...
Bien sûr.
Maybe it would have been more
Quoi qu'il
interesting
en coûte.
for me to show against a better lobby, but it's hard to find those. They should have see me right
Ne me
now.
faites pas perdre mon temps.
And, oh,
Bien sûr. Écraser les faibles. Il est temps de mourir. Très
oh
bien.
wow, I nearly
Je
messed up.
ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Nos forces sont attaquées.
Écraser les faibles. Restez hors de mon chemin.
Qu'il en soit ainsi.
Que dois-je révéler? Tout sera révélé. Je vais invisible.
Prêt à vous servir.
Je serai vos yeux. Voyons
Faites
voir.
appel à moi. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Bien sûr.
Je peux vous
So
aider?
collect and key
Prenez tout votre temps.
Qu'est-ce que
for
j'y gagne?
45.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Restez hors de mon chemin.
I think gray.
Quoi
Oh
qu'il
wow,
en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien.
and his Slayer is still here.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête? Restez hors de mon
I
chemin.
really want to kill his Slayers though. Yeah, here we go.
Celui-là est à moi. Bien sûr.
Nos forces sont attaquées.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête? Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte.
That's a lie.
Bien sûr.
I could not do it.
Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi.
Okay, in 1 minute and a half we will attack Trick with Spectral and Water
Prenez
and
tout
what's
votre
not.
temps.
Prêt à vous servir.
And I don't think he's quite ready for
Très
that.
bien.
Yeah, one SLB6, Terra. Yeah, they are toast. They are toast.
Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps. Vous faites appel à moi? Restez hors de mon chemin. Ne me
Je
faites
peux
pas
vous
perdre
aider?
mon temps.
Oh, and we will need Doomfire as well.
Salut.
Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
Prenez tout votre temps.
Vous faites appel à moi?
Salut. Je peux vous aider?
Prêt servir.
Salut.
So Doomfire will give us more gold
Je peux vous aider?
and more stats.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en
Drop the
tête?
Cypher,
Je ferai ce que j'ai à
give
faire.
the Spectral so it combine, give the Doomfire,
Faites appel à moi.
give the Claw, take the Cypher with the Courier, and we go. We are missing water, but we will get it very soon. It's because it was in the other shop. We can sell that. I don't care.
Voilà qui me
Bien
plaît.
sûr.
Can get some feed.
Debout. Il est temps de mourir. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien. Bien
So that's
sûr.
-1 already.
Quoi qu'il en coûte.
Next we will go for, I don't know, maybe blue.
Je ferai
Oh
ce
my
que
god,
j'ai à
this guy
faire.
is so unlucky.
Restez hors de mon chemin. Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi. Très bien.
Okay, we go for
Restez
blue.
hors de mon chemin.
Oh, this is the second one.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête?
We can sell the war
Ne me faites pas
relic,
perdre mon temps.
and then we want to stack the claw to sell it again,
ferai ce
so
que j'ai
the
à
next
faire.
items are
Quoi qu'il en
faster.
coûte.
The spectral suit gives us a lot of attack speed. It reduces the attack interval from 1.7 to 1.5, so it gives us more attack speed even if we are attack speed bonus capped. So, you know, that's nice. We could have blinked in, by the way, but usually people blink proof, so we will not rely on that
Prêt à
too
servir.
much. Next item, we can combine elements. And basically we go towards secret weapon. Yeah, we can get the kill, whatever.
Carnage commence.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
So next we go towards secret weapon,
Faites appel à moi.
which require the elements,
Ne me faites
which
pas
we
perdre
don't have
mon
yet, we
temps.
just have water. So we need those three, but yeah,
Prêt à
we don't
vous
have the gold
servir.
quite yet, so we can sell the relic, sell the claw,
Restez hors de mon
get
chemin.
life and sub-zero. I need 500
Qu'est-ce que
gold.
vous avez en tête?
We will have the
Bien
next.
sûr.
Let's go to
Quoi
this
qu'il en
guy.
coûte. Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne? Vous faites appel à moi? Quoi qu'il en coûte. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
We are taking damage somehow, which is oh yeah, that's just because of this. So humans can build a tower, which is the curse tower, and it reduces your armor in a percentage base. So the more armor you have, the more armor they will remove from you. This is not permanent though, you can reset it. So if you go out of range of the curse for a while and it cannot proc anymore, you will see that the armor will reset at some point. There we go.
Quoi qu'il en coûte.
So you need to be careful and always keep an eye on your armor as Vamp, because at some point you will start taking way too much damage.
Sur le carnage commence.
Celui-là est à moi.
Also, there is a concept that you need to know as Vamp, which is the equilibrium. So you have some armor and some HP regen, and the humans have DPS. So if you have as much regen as they have DPS, they are effectively not damaging you. So you are at the equilibrium point, and you can hit their wall forever without having to leave. When you count how much regen you have, you can add not only the base regen items give you, but also your total HP divided by the cooldown of your heal. So for example here it's 100k divided by 35 seconds per second. So if you have more regen or the same as they have DPS, you are fine. You can just farm forever and you are not in trouble
Quoi qu'il en
at all.
coûte.
But if they start having way more damage,
Très bien.
then all of a sudden you are not at equilibrium at all, and they can prevent you from farming too much. So in this case,
Restez hors de mon chemin.
you are behind. If you're behind, what you want to do, or at least what you can do, is buy blood potions. Blood potions give you a small invulnerability, so they can help you to reach the equilibrium by removing 9 seconds of human
Que cela
DPS,
gagne.
and also you can make 2 heal wave in a
Restez
row
à
before
fond.
leaving the wall instead of
Quoi qu'il
just
en
one,
coûte.
for example.
Debout.
This guy have
Nos
nothing,
forces
holy
sont
crap.
liées. Personne ne
What?
peut s'opposer à moi. Celui-là est à moi. Debout. Il est temps de mourir. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien.
What the fuck is this? I can't believe that Wesel is still in the game.
Voilà qui me plaît.
That's crazy to me.
Bien sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin.
So the blood potions cost 1k5, which is really expensive, but it gives you 5. And you only need to keep one of them for later. So you can use 4 for free, because you will need the last blood potion anyway to combine your secret weapon. You can do the same with Anks, but I think that's not as effective, because you are not hitting while you are dead, right?
Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi.
So the game is over, obviously, but I'm just buying some
Bien
time
sûr.
to be allowed to
Quoi qu'il en
show what items to
ne me
buy.
faites pas perdre
So here we went for spectral suit instead of elements at 45, so it delayed our secret weapon. And the secret weapon is an item so busted, you really want it as soon as possible, and the more you delay it, the higher are the chances for the humans to get Zeta 1, which will break your equilibrium and prevent you from farming, and you will lose. If they have Zeta 1 before you get secret, you can squeeze enough farming with the blood potions to um,
Faites appel à moi, je ferai ce que
to
j'ai à
get your secret anyway against
Très
Zeta
bien.
1. But yeah, it's a bad sign, let's say.
Prêt à vous servir.
So at 45, you still want the water element to farm stats, but I think Spectral Suit is really good because it's cheaper than elements, and what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's cheaper than elements and it gives
Qu'est-ce
you
que j'y gagne?
the same stats basically. Let's see, 1k5 armor, 1k armor, all stats, 10k HP. Elements is quite bad to be honest, like,
Nos forces sont
damn,
attaquées.
damn. Yeah, it gives more mana regen I guess, but and more HP regen, but less armor, less HP. Yeah. So that's why I go
Faites
Spectral
appel
at
à moi,
45, plus Water, plus Doomfire. Doomfire tick every second, and it counts as an auto attack that only deal spell damage, and it gives you the gold and the stats for this damage occurrence, so it's really
ne me
useful.
faites pas perdre mon temps.
That's why you need it at 45 to farm more. To build secret weapon,
Prêt à
damn,
vous servir.
I cannot show all the items you need to build in this video because the game is already over, but for secret weapon you need elements plus Gauntlet of Zero plus Ultimate Zero
Qu'il en
Stone.
soit ainsi.
Gauntlet of Zero, your gauntlets should be fully stacked at 45 if you kill enough Slayers,
Nos forces
so
sont
that should be
attaquées.
an issue. They should not be an issue
Qu'est-ce que j'y
because you
gagne?
need the Dracula's Gauntlet fully stacked to make Gauntlet of Zero by combining the recipe with the Zero Stone.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Bien sûr.
Like so.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en
Now,
tête?
the Gauntlet of Zero say in the tooltip that it reduces the attack interval by 0.15, but this is a lie. In fact, the base attack interval of the Vamp is 1.7, and what the Gauntlet of Zero will do is set the attack interval to 1.55 instead of reducing whatever previous attack interval it was by 0.15. So it is 0.05 worth than the spectral suit you already have. So you effectively reduce your attack speed by equipping the Gauntlet of Zero after the spectral suit. So what you want to do is drop it, drop the suit, take the suit again, no, take the Gauntlet of Zero again, and then the suit second, because the suit is also a set attack speed. So this way you get the proper attack speed bonus that you want. Next we want Ultimate Zero Stone, which is just Zero Stone plus 1 Ank, which is a 5k, plus the recipe, which is 5k5. So this item
Nos
is
forces sont attaquées.
10k5 gold, and it does not give you any stats. basically. Yeah, it gives you a bunch of auras and yeah, 500 stats and the proc that will kill towers because this guy don't have tower HP. But if you are behind and you are taking a lot of damage, this item is super expensive and it does not help you at all. But you still want to buy it just so you get secret weapon, because secret weapon is really really good. So here, assuming the game goes for a bit longer. Oh wow, we have red. I didn't find this guy.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à
I guess I
faire,
will go to him then, no?
bien sûr,
Wait, what is his
quoi
wall?
qu'il en coûte. Debout, il est trop ferai ce que j'ai à faire.
Okay.
Restez hors de mon chemin.
So let's assume I have a crap ton of gold, ultimate zero stone, and then one blood potion, one ankh. So this is 6 items total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the recipe, which is 5k. So you need the whole inventory to combine it when you have everything, as you can see in the tooltip.
Nos forces sont
And
attaquées.
this item, the secret weapon, gives you the ability to farm stats 3 by 3 instead of 1 by 1, but by consuming more mana. So here we get the... Oh, and by the way, the secret weapon gives you the same speed, attack interval reduction as Gauntlet of Zero, but this time it's correctly coded. So the Gauntlet of Zero is a set 1.55 and the secret weapon is reduced by 0.15. So if you, for example, have Spectral Suit and then you equip in second the secret weapon, your attack speed, instead of being 1.55, it will go down to 1.4. So that's really nice. That's really nice that it worked correctly. So it allows you to farm stats 3 by 3, but it also costs more mana. It costs 133 mana per stats. The water is 80 mana per stat. So it's less efficient, but it's faster. You will burn down your mana pool faster. So when you get secret weapon, the next item you want to continue farming stats is this item. So the tooltip just say mana regen 2k%, and in reality it's just mana regen 99999 whatever percent. It gives you infinite mana, and with this item your mana will never go down. So secret weapon into this. Then the next item is Hell's Key. Hell's Key is the exact same thing as Doomfire, but it's more expensive and it deals more damage. And you want to activate it and it drains mana. That's why you buy it after this item. So let's imagine I have a Hell's Key. I activate it, so it burns and gives me more golden stats on whatever. And it makes more procs as well. And then, because you already have Spectral Suit and Hell's Key, you can combine the two with this shit, which is 10k gold. It upgrades the aura damage of Hell's Key to 1.5k per second to 5k per second, which is really nice because it will melt the walls very quickly. They have so much armor in the late game that your auto attacks don't deal any damage, but the magic, the spell damage even, will really do a lot of damage against walls. Now at this point you have secret weapon, infinite mana and abyssal key. you want to take the items in this order, Abyssal Key first, and then Secret
Prêt à
Weapon
vous servir.
to have the correct attack speed, which is 1.5 minus 0.15.
Nos
Because
forces
if you
sont
take
attaquées.
the Secret Weapon first, it will go like this. First go down to 1.55, then set to 1.4, and you will effectively lose 0.15 of attack speed
Nos
interval,
forces sont
which you don't
attaquées.
want. Something else you can do
Qu'il en soit ainsi.
as Vamp is to time the invulnerability that Secret Weapon gives you.
Faites appel à moi. Qu'est-ce que
You
vous
can
avez en
time it
tête?
to, like, essentially, it gives you Divine Shield ability when you get Secret.
Ne me faites pas perdre mon temps.
And you can eventually time it to reset
Qu'est-ce que vous avez
the
en tête?
armor debuff on the curse. So in order to do that, what I do is every time the armor reset, I restart the count. And if I can count to 3 seconds without any proc from the curse, then I invul, and eventually it will reset your armor without needing you to go out. Yeah, this is very long already, so I guess I need to hurry up.
Carnage commence.
Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne?
You're not supposed to AFK and talk for 10 minutes behind
Ne me
the
faites pas perdre mon
in
temps.
front of a base like I did. So
Faites appel à moi.
yeah. So there is some
Très
other
bien.
items that we
Très
didn't
bien.
talk about in the Vamp's arsenal.
Restez hors de mon chemin.
For example, you have training one, which you can do
Prêt
past
à vous
45 at this point
servir.
if you want. Not doing
Je
anything,
ferai ce
but
que j'ai à faire.
you know.
Prêt à vous
Then
servir.
you have the helmets of invisibility and the blink dagger,
Je peux vous
which
aider?
as I usually
Prenez
don't
tout votre
use,
temps.
but you can find some way to use them
Ne me faites pas perdre
in
mon
some
temps.
games.
Prenez
The
tout
helm
votre temps.
is a really bad item early on because it costs a crap lot of money. It unlocks at 15 minutes and it gives you no damage whatsoever. So at that time you want as much
Qu'est-ce
damage
que
as
j'y
possible to
gagne?
kill the slayers.
Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Écrasez les faibles.
Recherche terminée.
Écrasez les faibles. Très bien. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Bien sûr. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Très bien. Bien sûr. Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi.
Tremblez devant moi.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez en tête?
Did it do it? I don't think so. Oh yeah.
À moi.
I can't believe it worked.
Quoi
Alright.
qu'il en coûte.
So yeah, secret weapon, abyssal,
Je peux
and
vous
then
aider?
if you struggle killing the walls, even with abyssal, there is the sword, which gives you a lot of damage, especially against divine walls. But divine walls have divine armor, which reduce
Faites
the
appel à
physical
moi.
damage by 95% on top of the armor rating,
Voilà qui me
which
plaît.
can go up to 96% reduction. and it also reduces the spell damage by 50%. Divine Armor is busted in the Warcraft campaign. You find it only on Cenarion, Archimonde, and Ticondeus, and it should not be in any game, but here we are. If you see a Divine World, you are dead. As Vamp, you cannot break it fast enough, even with Sword, before they can just make another one. So I did some math, and it takes you about 5 minutes to destroy a Divine World.
Prêt à vous servir.
And in 5 minutes, and at this stage of the game, they can farm another Divine Wall worth of gold in 1 day for each player. So if they
Qu'est-ce que vous
go
avez
all the
en
way up to
tête?
Divine Wall, Sword will not save you. You basically already lost. The late game is so imba for Vamp, it is so in
Ne
favor
devez pas
of
perdre votre
humans
temps.
that you really do need to win straight away at 45, killing one base instantly, and then kill all the other bases in a row before you
Vous
go to
faites
the late
appel à
game.
moi?
Nos
So
forces
we
sont
got
Très
some
affamées.
feed.
bien.
So let's
Prêt
imagine
à
there
vous
is only one
servir.
base left and it have Divine Wall. You could go
Prenez
for
tout votre
Sword.
temps.
You
Qu'est-ce
can
que je
even
peux
sell
vous
the secret weapon to go Sword
J'appelle vos amis.
more quickly, which
Qu'est-ce que
will
vous avez en
make you
tête?
lose the start farming, summon attack speed, the procs, and also um, a bunch of stats. But you will keep the invulnerability spell,
Ne me
so that's
faites pas
pretty
perdre
nice.
mon temps.
Now let's imagine like this
Ne me
guy.
faites pas perdre mon temps.
Prenez
Some
tout
people
votre
are not
temps.
blink proof. You can go relic and helm
Qu'est-ce que vous
for the
avez en
dramatic
tête?
effect.
Qu'est-ce
Drop
que j'y
Doomfire
gagne?
because it don't do anything.
Quoi qu'il en coûte.
And now
Bien sûr,
we are sneaking in.
je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Restez hors de mon chemin. Très bien.
So this is how you use the blink dagger. I wonder if they can see me
Restez hors
with
de
the
mon chemin.
detection from the high ground. I don't know. So you can only blink the walls that have one cliff of uh, one cliff wide. For example, this is a 2 cliff wide wall. You cannot blink that. This is 1. You can. This is 2. You cannot. And so on and so on. You can. You cannot. You can. You can't. The blink is really long cooldown and it's fucking expensive, 7k gold.
Je ferai ce que j'ai à faire. Quoi qu'il en coûte. Debout, il est temps de mourir. Celui-là est à moi.
He don't realize. Is he
Bien
aware?
sûr. Restez hors de mon chemin.
In
Prêt
the
à
very
vous
late
servir.
game, the last tool the Vamp have in order to win the game is training, which is 100k gold. It gives you 10 million
Qu'il en soit
HP and
ainsi.
1 million damage, or 10 million and 100 million, I don't know. But this is so expensive that you will not have it in time to win. You will just lose before having it, so don't count on it. Don't count
Faites
on
appel
any
à
of
moi.
the Vamp
Qu'est-ce que vous
late
avez en
game
tête?
tool anyway. You need to win before the game goes too
Quoi
long.
qu'il en coûte.
And I will try to
Je
demonstrate
ferai ce
that
que j'ai à
maybe.
faire. Bien sûr.
Yeah.
Debout, il est temps de mourir. Celui-là est à moi.
Damn, he made it out.
Personne ne peut s'opposer à moi. Écrasez les faibles. Écrasez les faibles. Très bien. Celui-là est à moi. Il est temps de mourir. Personne ne
Yeah, that's really rude by me to this guy.
Écraser les
He
faibles.
spent a whole hour basing
Suffire.
and I just
Je
blinked in.
ferai ce que j'ai à
That
faire.
feels really bad. Those were the two last, I think. Okay, so yeah, just kill the Slayers for 45 minutes and then proceed to win the game by buying the right items in the right order. Yeah. Good luck with that, fellas.